I'd like to open this special meeting for the Johnson County Recycling District on May, what is it? 27th?
27th today.
27th. My pants blocking that. At 2:04 PM. Roll call, please.
Ron West, David Lexi,
Here.
John Ditmars,
Here.
Susie Quells,
Here.
Brian Baird, Kevin Walls,
Here.
Mark Myers.
So we have a quorum.
Okay, let's move on. Jesse, you want to give us a quick overview on this? And I think we've all got the paperwork to look at.
Sure, absolutely. As I had mentioned in the board meeting in May, we are growing by leaps and bounds, which is fantastic, but it also leaves us in a position where we really need more help. And during that time in which, again, I would have brought this to you directly when we spoke about budgets as we were going to 2027, we lost one of our part-time employees. That was our 26 to 28 hour a week employees. And so we only have one of those left, and I have two kind of 10-hour employees in there, and it just does not.
Let me reflect. Brian Baird just walked in, so he's present also.
Yeah, thank you. And we just, I mean, coverage is almost impossible. Since that time too, we have actually had somebody put in for FMLA. That will be going in and out. It is familial FMLA, so it is a lot for us to try and juggle and maintain. But you know what? We persevere always. And so I'm in front of you. I do have a part-time employee that I feel would take on the full-time position and would be excellent at it. He has been with us now for 2 years. I do not foresee him going anyplace anytime soon, but certainly by being able to be full-time, it helps us. I'm not gonna lie, it helps us greatly. But obviously there's incentive for him to continue to stay on with us as well.
Okay. Mike, any questions? I got a couple of questions. I'm going to clarify some things.
Sure.
Under the estimated cost, the wages, you've got June through December, 20,212.
Yes.
So that would be doubled, so that would be 40,424, if I'm right.
No, June is 7 months.
Annualized.
Okay.
Yes.
Annualized would be the 40 though, right?
No, 37,537.50 would be the starting salary.
Gotcha. Yeah, pushing forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the month of June, we're including
Yeah.
7 months.
Okay. That's, I didn't first or last.
Yeah.
Medical stipend, is that 58? Is that for the annual or is that just?
No,
through
it's
that
10,000 for the year.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So the total salary would be, what would be the total salary including all medical and 457B?
Well, okay, so you take, it'd be it'd be 47,537.50, but again, we don't receive any benefits as far as salary. So I don't like to say salary because the salary itself is 37,537.
You got a base salary, you got a medical stipend.
Sure,
and
the
you've
medical
got
stipend is 10,000, and then the 457 contribution is the same 11.2% of the total salary.
There you go, Mr. Banker. What is that? Mr. Accountant.
Maybe 48 or something like that.
In the neighborhood of 37 plus the 10 plus the contribution at 11.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that-
Well, you get 37, 10, and then 11.5%. Is that off 37 or off the 47?
Or would be based off? the
It's off 37.
37.
Yep, it's only off the
And
dollar.
10 be 3,700, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
Pushing 50.
So,
And to be clear, you're replacing a part-time with a full-time, and that's the extent of this, right?
Well, what it would be doing was we lost a part-timer, so we
Right.
had 2 part-timers that were at about 26. We would like to take the 1 part-timer that's left, make them full-time.
Right.
Move along, but realistically, I would see another 15-hour a week part-time person necessary as we move into 2027. we are trying to
Not
keep.
part of this.
No,
request.
no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 nope.
Gotcha.
And I just, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to clear up.
we are all digging in to get through 2026.
Good, thank you.
So basically you want one full-time person?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Any discussion from the board? Any motions from the board? Comments?
Are we still on restricted hours or?
No, I think, what are your hours now currently?
8 to 4:30, Tuesday through Friday, and every Saturday, 8 to 1.
So close Sundays and Mondays,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay,
I didn't know where we were. with
yeah,
that.
that's where we're at. So,
I second.
okay, we got a motion and a second. Any discussion more than we've had? So clarify, we're hiring one, changing one part-time status to full-time.
Yeah.
That base salary at, I'm not gonna get exact and say an exact number, but
Between 45 and 50.
50 being the
Including
top.
benefits.
Yes.
Yeah, including benefits. So. I would no other discussion, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay. You got it.
Wonderful, thank you. Lynn, do you want to take the next?
I sure.
Oh, man, what do we got now? You're
It,
squeezing in here on another 10-minute deal.
yeah, you're still gonna be, it's gonna be quick. I
The
hope.
attorney's gonna talk.
That's right. And I am not getting paid by the word. So. And I do want to thank you all for taking time in your busy schedule to squeeze something else in, because
Yeah,
that's a big thank you out there. If you recall last meeting, Commissioner West was asking some question about budgeting and line items and things like that, of that nature. And it prompted me to have a conversation with Angela Coy, who I've had conversations with in the past. And Angela is a phenomenal CPA, and that's what she does. She frankly was doing this job as a courtesy and out of respect for Mr. Pat Sherman, who loved the district in his retirement. And so he kind of did this as a part-time retirement thing. And Angela spoke very frankly with me, and she said, Lynn, this just really isn't my bailiwick. I'm so busy on everything else. And she said, but I care about the district. I've enjoyed working with everybody else. I really want to work, I want to make sure the district's okay out of respect for Pat, but it's really not something that I do. And if there's somebody else out there that does this, and all is on good terms. She said, I would welcome that if someone else did. Nikki Franklin, you might recall, helped us do the budget items that we needed to do when we did our bond. And Nikki, of course, is with Peters, and they specialize in governmental and municipal budgeting and things of that nature. So Jesse reached out. I also reached out to Nikki and said, is this something that this does fit in your bailiwick? I told Angela, everybody was involved in the conversations. I told Angela, if I got Nikki, she was relieved. She said, that'd be great if we could transition that over. Nikki said, sure, she could. She already works with Jesse on the budget anyway. Said I could do it. I could do it within the parameters, I think, of what you've got with your budget that's in there. It really is kind of a labor. It's a courtesy, more than anything else. I could do it with the budget. I called Angela back. She said I would be more than happy to transition over to Nikki. We can work this out amongst ourselves. And I said, my next step is to call Kevin and see if our president would be inclined to accept that. And he gave me the go ahead. So I did. And then I have an agreement to shift from using Angela as our controller to Nikki as our controller. Outside the presence of Jesse, or Carla for that matter, I had a conversation with Angela to make sure that we were doing our duty. I said, Angela, is there any concerns that you would have regarding our finances, anything regarding our budget? Is there anything that we should know that I should share with the board? Feel I have a duty to do that? She said, absolutely none. I don't have any concerns in that regard. It's just not something I do all the time, and it works into my schedule. I'm so busy with everything else. So that's what we have for you. Nikki is willing to accept. Angela is happy to have been able to help and doesn't want anything bad to happen. But then I would hope that then every time you guys see her from here on out, you could give her a hard time about it. But it is on very good terms. So I'm happy to answer any questions.
Tend to send her a text and say we fired you today.
Okay. Yeah, she would respond. She would. But the only thing, The only thing that held her back was her respect for Pat, as you know, and frankly, Pat had done it for so long, she didn't want the district to be without anybody, but it's not her bailiwick to do these kind of things, so.
So I guess at this point, I would just look for a motion from the board to change accounting firms.
And really technically, it's the controller position that's created by statute.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Yeah, I was gonna let do.
Okay. Got a first and a second. Any more discussion? Good. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same.
As a windup, you may see on your budget, there may be some bills come from Angela. And then the bills and then they cross, I will guarantee if it has to come out legal budget, we'll make sure that it's within the parameters of what our budget is to
Okay.
finish those up and transition over. So we should.
Very good.
Yeah, quick comment. Benefit of Jesse, thank you for this. Tells the story, which everybody that knows me knows I like the story, the basis on a request. This does it.
Thank you.
And that was really helpful, at least from my perspective.
Move to adjourn.
Thanks again, everyone. I really.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.